wasn't a piece of the design. Since you'll print your design out in black and white, the black will cover up the light, allowing the rest of it to have the light show onto it, which makes the emulsion material become hard, and everything else is easy to wash away. And once you clean up your screen after that, you're left with basically an imprint of whatever your paper was. So if you had a black W, for example, on the screen, and then you exposed it and washed the screen out, there'd be an area of the screen that was now the W that wouldn't have any of that material over it, and that's where the ink would go through the screen and onto your T-shirt. And really with screen printing, the biggest time sink of screen printing is doing each one of the individual screens to get it ready to print. So you have to separate your design out to all the different singular colors. So if you had a 3-color design, you would need 3 screens to print that. At least if you wanted to print it quickly, you could reuse the same screen over and over again, but that's super inefficient. So we'll be talking about this from a more professional way of doing things. But because of that, screen printing is really all about quantity. It becomes much cheaper the more T-shirts you produce because it offsets the time required to prep the screens with the photosensitive emulsion, as well as burn those designs in there and really get everything set up. So this next screen right here shows an example of a more professional screen printing setup where you can very quickly print multiple color designs. Each one of these stations would be typically a singular color. So in this case, this looks like a 6-screen setup. So you could do a 6-color print here, and they would just spin these around to each station, run the squeegee through, which is what passes the ink. And there you have it. They also have automated versions of these where basically your only job is to put the new T-shirt on once the last one has been printed. These little slats at the bottom here are where the T-shirt kind of go over so that it has a nice flat surface to print on. But within screen printing, there's a ton of different screen printing methods. So I'm going to go through the most popular ones here. So when you're picking a way to screen print something, if you think screen printing is the way to go, you can kind